So it is Gregoria Marisca from Indonesia, trying to create another piece of history today. She lost out in the final to Ye Xiaoying. Oh, that's a ball that she's got. He creates so much deception, doesn't it?
And she wants.
Yourself down, then you have to save match points. Emotionally, that becomes.
I think the tricky thing for Tunjung here is skills. Anseong does always get the shuttle back most of the time, which is
That it must be her reading of the game, which is quite extraordinary. She just seems to know before the shot is hit what's coming.
Anseong just creeping forward there.
Oh, that's another beauty deep into the forehand corner. Oh, that's amazing, isn't it?
Footwork, her body works together. It never seems like she's really out of balance, and that's just so efficient.
Swaying in the wrong direction, she just seems to sink down lower and then glide to where the shuttle is going to go. That in all probability, she may have met An Se-young in the second round. And under the BWF's new rules, it was 1CE, the number 7 seed got moved to the where Tai Su-ying had been, and the number 9 ranked player who had entered the tournament then gets moved into Wang Xiyi. Proves what a good system it is, because a player like Tunjun, who has cleaned.
Completely agree, Jill, and I guess that just shows us
The BWF ought to be congratulated over that.
what reactions there by Tunjung.
Look at the commitment of An Se-young.
A little bit harder and not be too scared that it's going to go out the back line.
The defending champion, An Se-young, missed it.
Here, of course, that finish to push Anseong deep into that rear court first with a bit of speed.
Who chose ends, Jeff? Oh. Here it comes here. Look at that.
Clear just now. Oh, great shot. Can't do much about. Young set it up towards the rear court, and then not going to the full power this.
Yeah,
nice.
like that.
On the cross-court net.
It's nice
Very
again.
nice again.
What a rally. Oh, that could be costly.
I think structurally that point was really good by Tunjung, but the thing is,
So, Unsay Young having won the opening game 21-14. It's game number 2 underway. That's a super backhand.
because Tunjung can play some really good angles from the sides of those corners. Anseong can kind of jump up and intercept them.
The full length dive.
Oh. Quickly, could be a sign of a bit of fatigue.
You're right. I mean, I've already mentioned that quarter-final yesterday, an hour and 40 from somewhere.
And victories.
Nice. Oh. I think it was quite as drastic as it had been earlier in the tournament. Still looks pretty severe to me. Inside edge of the line. Oh, superb.
I think the combination of the fact that it's not as easy, sorry, it's not as hard to hit it out with that drift.
Wow.
I think Anseong's just gone a little bit passive here, just playing a little bit more careful after making some unforced errors. Tunjung's really taking it to her now.
Singles. I mean, we've seen men's singles players fecht. Clever.
When we think about the traditional kind of whip, but now we see Tunjung here adding speed.
What a rally. Very nice. Very nice. Two 2-6 adrift she was to 11-8 up.
That shot there, she's playing that cross court and opening up the court.
Gets the next.
It's just so hard to achieve, even if you are Han Se-young.
Oh, here we go.
Han Se-young could take that quite easily. That far away from her, but she kind of just stumbled into
Move smoothly. And from Han Se-young, how many players would have?
It's a nice little shot.
What skills Han Se-young by her retrieving capabilities and her movement, but she's also got some delightful shots. You'd have to really to be world number one, wouldn't you?
Corners of the court here, making Tunjung move. Turn of serve. Young.
Yeah, that was the one that did the damage, wasn't it? To send this wonderful. Nice drop. Oh, don't believe it. Han Se-young guessed correctly. This is unbelievable. And what's that done to Tunjung?
Going to be pretty close.
A game point now, Han Se-young has a match point opportunity. Match point to the defending champion. Oh, that's extraordinary.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that net quality. Oh, this is so good.
What a weekend. I don't believe it. I simply don't believe it. This is just magnificent. Young and